should I just... I guess I'm just gonna start the stream by doing this tonight. Gotta get my wine glass right. I usually have one of these sometimes. What happened to me? Not too long ago, I still used to think up of... I used to give at least a little bit of thought to what I would start rambling about, something random that I would ramble about when I started these things. Actually, no, that's a lie. I was gonna say, and I don't do that nowadays. That's wrong. I do that nowadays. Like, for example, today, been tired as hell. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna stream tonight, but here we are, because I've just felt like crap. And physically, I felt like crap. My mood has been like crap. And just me, the state of me overall today has been like crap. And so for the past hour or two especially, I've been looking forward. You know what? I look forward, I've been thinking, to sitting down and playing and streaming more Resident Evil 4 here tonight. And you know what? And before I go any further, I'm going to refresh the channel here on the other monitor. Let's open up the stream. Do we have video? Do we have audio? Let's see. Do we have it? Hello, computer. Yes, we do. Do we have it? We have video, we have audio. And I'm gonna take the link to the stream and I'm gonna go jump into Discord and I'm gonna share it there. Oops. At many news. We're live, pal. Resident Evil to make our night better. Okay, there it is. And look, we already have somebody in here. Early, says Megan. Yeah, Megan, you're right here, right when the stream started. Can you believe that? Leaving little hearts already. Are you happy to be back, Megan? It feels like it's been a long time since you were last here, but it hasn't, right? I think maybe like you missed the last stream, but I think that was it. You showed up for at least a little bit for the stream before last one. So you've been here recently. It's just, I guess you haven't been your usual social self in the chat, and that's why it seems like you haven't been around in a little while. But I know I've seen your name here recently. Okay, what is there to talk about? I shared the link on the Discord. I thought I logged into my Instagram here on the computer, but I logged into my Man of Many Names Instagram, which I don't use. I used to promote that last year, but I'm like, no, screw Instagram, because for all the years that I have used it on and off, it has always buried my content. So why should I run an Instagram, right? Why should I promote my content on Instagram, who has historically been a platform that when I have been serious about consistently sharing my own content, they never show it to the world? And I've always thought, am I just that boring? Am I just that lame? Once upon a time, for years, I used to take photos of my consoles. I used to take time out of my days, and I would take my consoles, whether they're actual home consoles or handhelds, and I would set them up on a desk or something, and I would take photos of them. I would put filters on them. I would blur them. I would edit them, is what I'm saying. I would try to make them look good, right? Delectable for Instagram, and I would upload them on Instagram. And it was home consoles, handheld consoles, controllers, game cartridges, actual game cases. Like if it was a PS3 game or a PS2 game or something like that. Yeah, I used to put effort back in the day on Instagram, and it was all for nothing, really, besides my own enjoyment, because nobody would see it, because Instagram wouldn't care to show it to people. And so I think, well, why should I? I thought last year, why should I keep trying so hard, right? Anyway, hey, we're here tonight for Resident Evil 4. And like I said, I have been feeling like crap today. I don't know what's the matter with me. I got into bed last night much earlier than I normally do. And because I thought, you know what? I felt tired yesterday. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to get into bed earlier tonight, last night, so that I can sleep a bunch, hopefully wake up early, and I'll feel rested. Early and rested, right? And I feel like I slept like absolute crap. I don't know what the issue is, but it's just today's been miserable for me in these ways. And I thought, am I even gonna stream? I didn't stream last night. And I thought, am I even gonna stream tonight? Right? And I thought, no, I should. And so for like the past 2 hours or so, I've been feeling better, but not perfect. I feel like my energy has dropped down again. I don't know what's the matter. Do we have any doctors in the house? I mean, we don't have any doctors right now because nobody's here right now. It looks like Megan left already. Probably, sometimes I get the feeling that NPC Megan is like I don't know. Maybe she's got the ADD going on or something, right? Look who's here. At Iscorsan. AK Isabella. Why do you want me to call you by your real name, or do I call you by your handle like with everybody else? What are you still doing up? I thought in the past hour or two, I thought on and off. I'm like, should I write to you and wish you a good night? And then when I sat here a little while ago, I thought, I guess it's too late. She's probably asleep already. And you actually popped in tonight. What's the matter with you? I thought you'd be getting rest by now, especially with how you've been telling me that you haven't been feeling great in recent days and whatnot. So, you thought I would be here streaming? Well, yeah. So I try to stream most nights. I like to tell that to people around here. And that's what we're here for tonight. We're here for Resident Evil 4. And the last time we were here, this is the 4th stream that I do for this game. So this is part 4, even though I don't write the number of the parts in the temporary streaming titles anymore. This is part 4. If you are a fan of Resident Evil overall, but especially of Resident Evil 4, I invite you to check out the channel if you haven't done so already. In case you want to check out what happened in previous parts before the game, in the story, the cutscenes, the terrors that I've been through, the action that I've been in through, what my favorite guns are, my impressions of Ashley, what I enjoy about the game, etc., etc. I have expressed my opinions and whatnot, my joys, my perils, my sufferings, as I've been playing through this game. So, hey, check out the previous 3 parts if that's what you want to do. I also streamed. I played through the entirety of the remake of Resident Evil 2 before I started playing this very recently. So, if you want more Resident Evil content, we got it here on the channel. We got a good little handful of Resident Evil streams by this point. We also got a handful of Resident Evil YouTube shorts, which I think I am going to stop uploading now because, coincidentally, I was telling Iscor-san, right, earlier today that, man, I don't think I was lamenting the fact that YouTube's shorts algorithm keeps burying my Resident Evil clips, and that would be bad enough if it was just the Resident Evil clips, but it hasn't been just the Resident Evil clips. It has also been the other shorts that I have been uploading in between the Resident Evil streams. So if I upload a Hollow Knight, short, if I upload a Mega Man short, if I upload a short of another game that's not those, if in between the Resident Evil ones, YouTube's shorts algorithm still doesn't like it, and I thought, man, is this due because I swear often, right? And I haven't been censoring myself on stream, but I never really had to do myself in streams or in YouTube shorts up to this point. And there's only been 2 shorts that I've uploaded recently in which I've done that, which have been yesterday's Resident Evil short and a Mega Man short that I put up a couple of days ago. The most recent 2. And the Mega Man one did okay. but it still didn't do over 1,000 like I was used to just a couple of weeks ago before I started uploading Resident Evil shorts here on the channel, which I guess I'm gonna stop doing because Big Daddy corporate YouTube doesn't like that, I guess. Even though I've started to censor my swearing and whatnot, but I guess it's just the gore. I guess it's just the violence. I guess it's just the blood. YouTube doesn't like that. So it has nothing to do with the graphic scenes? No, that's what I'm saying. I think that it does. I think that it does because I mean, I'm not 100% sure. We already talked about this. I'm not 100% sure what to think. I think my best guess is that it doesn't like that I've been uploading graphic content. So if I uploaded the Mega Man short like 2 or 3 days ago, the one before yesterday's Resident Evil one, and that one had significantly more views because the algorithm showed it to more people than yesterday's Resident Evil one, then my only conclusion has to be, okay, I've started to censor myself. That's apparently not good enough. YouTube doesn't want me to just upload graphic scenes from these games that I've been playing. So I might have to just stop uploading Resident Evil shorts completely. So anyway, yeah, Resident Evil streams, we got them for Resident Evil 4. We got them for the remake of Resident Evil 2. Check out the channel if you're a Resident Evil fan. We got content for the series. I got a chunk of it up to this point. I'm going to stop uploading the YouTube shorts, I think. But I am going to keep censoring myself when I upload shorts. And I am going to keep uploading regular YouTube shorts for other games that I have streamed and play here on the channel. And so, hey, if you like games, there's a gaming-centric channel, right? Every piece of content that has gone up on this channel, besides one stream, which was a wrestling one a couple of weeks ago, has all been gaming. If you like streams for games like Crash Bandicoot, Doom, Doom Eternal, Klonoa 2, 2D Sonic games, Nier Replicant, Nier Automata, you like Skyrim, Oblivion, Marvel Rivals, Fortnite, Lego Fortnite, Call of Duty, the Insomniac Spider-Man trilogy. I've streamed a bunch of stuff by now, and I see myself continuing to stream for the foreseeable future. So if you like streams, I have hundreds of them here on the channel by this point, and please subscribe if you haven't already. If you like streams, consider liking this stream if you haven't already. Or if you want me to earn it, I'm willing to earn it, and maybe you can give the stream a like at the end of the stream, right, if you stick around that long. And, consider turning on notifications as well so that you're notified when I go live, because, as I said a couple of minutes ago, I tend to go live most evenings. So if you want to be here live, you want to be here chatting and whatnot, catching stuff as it happens, that's the way to do it, and it would help the channel grow if you did these things. So please consider doing those things. We also have a Discord server. So if you're on Discord and you want to join our humble little server, then you can ask for a link to be let in, and I can give you a link, or one of my mod minions can give you a link, and you can get in through the door and join us there. And I'm also on Twitter, and I'm on TikTok. The clips that go up as YouTube shorts here on this channel go up as TikToks over there. So if you're a TikToker, you can also find me there if that's something you want to do. And I tend to check Twitter at least once a day, most days. So you can find me on Twitter as well. Earlier in the day, I replied to a person or two, and I told them how stupid they were for criticisms that they had for like the story of Kratos on the God of War games, because there seem to be some dumbass people, plenty of dumbass people on Twitter that don't understand nuance and storytelling, that don't have a lot of media literacy. They can't understand the ins and outs of storytelling. So if it's not black and white, if it's not built with like the big Lego blocks that they use for the very young children so they can play and build with those, but they're so big that they can't put them in their mouth and choke on them and die, right? They don't understand it. They don't understand it. So there's a lot of stupid people out there. I used to be the kind of person that would not reply to people, and I would not tell them what I think of them. But recently I've been doing that because just my usual low level of tolerance for stupidity that I see on Twitter. It was already low. It had been very low for years now, but it has decreased even further. It has taken a nosedive. If you could see it on a chart, it's taken more of a nosedive now. So I will reply to people sometimes, and I'll tell you, motherfucker, I think you're stupid. And half the time they don't reply. But then half the time they do. And then I might reply another time, and then I stop replying because I think, I don't value your opinion, I don't value your words, so why am I going to give you more of my time? Right? But I wanted you to think, coming from me for a brief moment of your day, that yeah, you're stupid. And I hope you carry it with you. The others didn't have. Guess the ones that anything graphic messed up with the others. Indeed, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say, you know what, YouTube. It seems to me, right? You were telling me how you don't know a lot about how YouTube's algorithms work. I'm not a YouTube algorithm engineer either. So no, I'm not privy. Tremendous word for a Latino on a gaming stream on YouTube. I am not privy to the functionings, the designs, the structures, the languages of algorithms that make YouTube tick the way that it does. But it seems to me, right, as a creator who uploads content regularly, it seems to me that the graphic Resident Evil content has been, restricting my exposure to other people that might otherwise see the clips. And the clips are the ones that are the content that I upload here that get the significant amount of views, or at least they were up until like 2 or 3 weeks ago when YouTube started choking me, squeezing me and grabbing me by the throat like Mr. X when he's grabbed Leon here, or the big cheese, the big queso here in Resident Evil 4, just like that, and it hasn't let go. I have been in a sort of shadow ban and in a sort of YouTube jail, right? So I guess I gotta tone it down with the graphic content. Fuck you, YouTube. Fuck your algorithms. Fuck the engineers that are in charge of this nonsense. Come on. Skyrim is a classic. Skyrim is so much of a classic that I wouldn't be surprised if I've spent like 3,500 hours on it. That's 3,500 hours. For those who might not understand 3,500. It's a lot of hours. I first played Skyrim back in like April of 2014. So over the course of all that time, I put like that many hours. Instead of doing something better with my life, I've been lost in the world of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I know a lot about. I know that game inside and out. Vanilla Skyrim, by the way, not modded. I had played virtually next to nothing modded Skyrim. Crashes from your golden ages? Golden ages. What? Golden ages. I know what you mean. I grew up with Crash Bandicoot. I love Crash Bandicoot. I always have. So I've streamed 2 different Crash Bandicoot games here on the channel in the past. And I will stream more Crash in the future. There's the Insane Trilogy, which are remakes of the original trilogy, right? And I've already played through and completed all 3 of those games in the past, but I wasn't streaming back then. So I'm going to replay them and recomplete them at some point in the future here on the channel. Because I love Crash. People on Twitter have no idea of interpretation. No, a lot of people on Twitter are stupid. And I say a lot of people. There's people that will tell you everybody on Twitter is stupid. That's not true. Things aren't black. Even in social media, things aren't completely black and they're not completely white. There's good and there's bad. And so there's a lot of stupid people on Twitter that don't have media literacy, that don't have aren't capable of interpreting nuance and storytelling, and they express that on Twitter and they expose themselves to those of us who do, who can appreciate smaller details, who can appreciate a coherent story, who can appreciate characters that go through development and through arcs and whatnot, who change for the better, who feel sad, who feel happy, who feel victorious, who feel down, heartbroken, angry, betrayed, confused, etc., according to whatever happens in their stories. It's getting harder each day, ha ha ha, unbearable. People can't read anymore. No. And that's the thing. You were telling me, and I don't know, hopefully you don't think that I'm exposing you here. And I'm exposing myself too. I last talked about this weeks ago when I was still streaming Hollow Knight Silksong here on the channel. That's another series I've streamed here, by the way. The entirety of Hollow Knight and the entirety of Hollow Knight Silksong. Love those games. They're tremendous. You should play them if you haven't already. You should check out the channel and watch those streams if you haven't already. I did 27 streams for Hollow Knight Silksong, and I did 30 for Hollow Knight in my original playthrough. So that's 57 streams. 57 times I sat down here to stream those games together. And I'm actually going to be streaming it again soon, but with the kid. We're going to try to get through Pantheon 2 again with all bindings. It was brutal. Brutal. You're not stupid on Twitter? Well, you told me that you quit it. No? Sometimes, I have days sometimes in which I think I should quit Twitter. I should quit Instagram. What would I think it would be easier to say what I would keep instead of what I would quit. I would keep YouTube because this is where I do my streaming and I enjoy it. And I would want to keep WhatsApp. And if I could just communicate with everybody that I know through YouTube, the fans, right? The viewers, people I know personally here on YouTube. And the same thing with WhatsApp. I have all my friends and family there on WhatsApp and just text them to there, call them to there and everything. That's it. I'd be happy with just that. I don't need anything more. Went back on drugs? Who did? Who went back on drugs? Did you go back on drugs? What are you taking? Speaking of family, what are these people talking about? Okay. Nothing important. You did ha 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 to Twitter? You quit Twitter. Right? Oh, by the way, I guess I should celebrate. Acknowledge the fact. You look at the subscriber counter. If you haven't seen it, if you made it to this point in the stream, I haven't even started playing, right? But it's okay, who cares? Look at the subscriber counter. I am at exactly 200 subscribers right now. So, bravo. Bravo. It took me almost 2 years to get to this point. But we're there. And, you know, a little bit of celebration, a little bit of a pat on the back. We made it this far. I got to keep grinding away, keep streaming, keep uploading clips that aren't gory and violent because YouTube won't like it. And, you know, keep growing slowly but surely. With the hope, with the dream that someday I can be a rich and famous content creator. And you know what? If I could be rich without being famous, I would be okay with that. I don't need both things. But if both things happen, then great. Congrats, thank you, thank you. Turking is here. You were here last time, right? 2 nights ago for the last stream. Says he beat this game. Well, I just called you a he. I'm assuming you're a he, but the kids used to say that, right? When they were memeing, did you just assume my gender? You know, in the previous streams, you said you were on 2-1, but you play non-stop. Oh, that hasn't been me, man. It's like me, most days, all the gaming that I do on a given day is just whatever I sit down and stream here. And then I won't touch any other game off stream, right? Because sometimes I'm tired. And, and I'm with family. I help take care of a baby. I have to edit. I have to write. I have to upload. You know? It's like I'm constantly at home, but even at home, there's constantly things to do. So, There were some parts in which you wanted to give up? Really? That's interesting. I haven't wanted to give up a single time. This game won't beat me. I haven't found it that difficult at all. Escorsan says, but for the 20 million subscribers, it will be quick. 20 million? Is there anybody? Well, I'll answer my own question. I was about to ask, is there anybody on YouTube that has 20 million subscribers? Oh, Mr. Beast. I have heard on and off for a couple of years now that he's like the biggest YouTuber in the world, right? I watched a couple of his videos like 2 years ago, and I'm like, okay, I guess I can see why people would be into this. But then I didn't keep watching because I'm like, no, I don't want to see. I don't want to see his dead, lifeless eyes when he does that fake smile that he does. I'm like, that couldn't be me. Way more successful than me, for sure, though. You have faith, Iskor-san. Yeah. You have faith. Well, I have faith too. If I didn't have any faith, I wouldn't keep going. But I keep going. Because I'm not gonna go on a rant about this, but let me tell you, having a traditional job sucks donkey balls. And yeah. It's like I don't want to do that forever. I really don't. I really don't. Turking had to buy an RPG for so many of the boss fights. Really? I haven't used an RPG even once. I don't know what it's like to shoot it in this game. I've never had one. Turking, before you lost your main channel, you had 313 subs. Well, how did you lose your channel? What did you do? What did you do, Turking? What did you do? I have a channel that I used to have, right? And I wouldn't upload it on it frequently, but I had like 3 videos that were pretty successful. There was one, it was a Pokemon video that I did where I timed it perfectly. I timed it so perfectly, the video got hundreds of thousands of views, and that is the most successful video that I've ever done of any kind. And if I search up that channel, I have several thousand subscribers on it. But then, because I was like a teenager at the time, I didn't know how to keep the ball rolling. I had no plan. I got lucky and I timed it perfectly. And that was many years ago now, and it's in the past. He has more than 60, you guess? Who, Mr. Beast? Let's search up Mr. Beast. I can't believe I'm the one that brought this guy up. So I'm not a fan or anything. Let's see, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast has 467 million subscribers. And there's his face. Oh, he's not smiling on this one. He's scowling. And I just think, we've always heard that there's a science to doing YouTube thumbnails and whatnot. And I look at something like Mr. Beast's thumbnail specifically, and they look like clean AI garbage, but it looks like clean. Well, it looks like garbage. I don't like it, and I just think, why? Like, why is this kind of thumbnail the kind of thing that appeals to such a massive amount of people? What draws them in? I see these kinds of images and I think, I don't want to see this content. Why do people's brains work the way that they do, that this appeals to them? Now, granted, a lot of the people that watch a guy like him are children. Children don't exactly have refined taste. Children will like what children will like. When I was a boy, I liked a bunch of garbage too. Even on YouTube, because YouTube was already around way back when. YouTube has been around. YouTube is turning like 21 this year. And Google bought YouTube in like, was it 2007 or 2008? I believe 2008 was like the year that the partnership or program originally started. And only select people got a opportunity to try that in the beginning, test it out, see if it worked. Turking says YouTube got mad for playing copyright-free music on stream. Oh. After that, you try it again and again and again. Termination after termination. Well, that's why you shouldn't play music. I have never played music in the almost 2 years that I've been doing that here on this channel. Because I know how touchy. Well, actually, no, I guess that's a lie. There have been a handful of times over these almost 2 years, these hundreds of streams, that YouTube has detected copyrighted music, game music, right, in a game that I've streamed. But luckily, there's the option to silence those couple of minutes where it detects that. Sometimes it's a couple of seconds, sometimes it's a couple of minutes. And it asks me, if I want to mute it. Or if I want YouTube to edit that music out. Most of the time, it silences a couple of minutes of the stream, and I'll think, fuck it, it's easy to do that. I'll just let it take care of it, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's fine. It's fine. Small prices that I'm willing to pay, occasionally. It doesn't happen most of the time for me. Yuskorsan says, children and teens, you guess? You found a video that is 20 years old today. Yeah, supposedly, I saw this sometime in the past several weeks. I think it said that the first YouTube video was like of a guy that recorded himself in a zoo. Or something like that. That was the first ever video that was uploaded to YouTube in 2005. That's crazy. Let's search this up real quick. What year was YouTube launched? YouTube was launched on February 14th, 2005 by Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, and Jawed Karim, who were former employees of PayPal. PayPal was already... That's right. I've read about this story, or I've seen a video or two. So, I don't know. I saw it somewhere. The platform officially went public out of beta status on December 15th, 2005, after initial development and a limited release in May of 2005. So I was 10 years old, basically, when YouTube officially became a thing. It's been around that long. It's like YouTube has virtually been around my whole life. Sometimes I'll joke around here about how, oh, I'm so old compared to my regular viewers and whatnot. And the kids that will sometimes say that, hey, I'm 8 years old, I'm 12 years old. That actually hasn't happened in some time, by the way. That would happen last year during the months that I streamed the Hollow Knight games. Especially the first one. Or some kid would be like, hey, but fun fact, I'm 12 years old. Fun fact, I'm 8 years old. Fun fact, I'm 14. I actually got to go in a little bit because I got to go to school. It's morning here. Wherever they might be. I'm like, oh. You didn't exist when YouTube became a thing. But now here we are. I have existed every year that YouTube has been here. And I first got to use YouTube, like 2007 maybe. Early years. Yeah. At this point, I'm thinking, we are 34 minutes in. So I'm thinking, man, it's like, I don't know, just sitting here and talking is pretty enjoyable already. It's like, do I even want to play this game anymore? So you guess the video was younger than that. Think about it like this, okay? 2005, a lot of people in the year 2005 still had phones, right? Because 2005 is before smartphones. In 2005, a lot of people had phones that couldn't play video. Or if they could, it was in very limited capacity compared to today. The zoo video is 20 years old. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I guess it is. Alright, well, should I start the game now? I felt better like an hour ago. I had a burger. My sister invited me over to her place, right? And just came out of nowhere. She's like, "Hey, come over and eat." And I'm like, "Huh?" She's like, "Oh, we're making burgers over here." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool, all right." Like, I was literally just about on my way to go to the kitchen here in the house and go see what I was gonna eat, and she invited me over and had a burger. It was nice. Hey, we have a new name here. Tulip says, "Hi, I just stumbled across your stream." Well, thank you for stumbling in, Tulip. Hopefully you'll like it around here. We try to have good vibes, fun vibes, sometimes chill vibes, sometimes a combination of those things. Hey, just have a good time, chill, play some video games, talk about video games, or like tonight, talking about YouTube and zoo videos, and how YouTube is crap in certain ways sometimes, right? The furthest thing from perfect. Turking says he made a new video yesterday. How to make a pizza. Is that so? Iskor-san, did I get me? Is that a question for me? Or for who? Did you get mine? Ha 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 ha. You're what? I'm not sure I understand. You need to know how to make a pizza? It would be nice. I wonder who can make a better pizza, you or me. I have never made a pizza before in my life. But I bet I could do it if I really wanted to. I've never baked anything in my entire life. It's like throughout my life when, like, there's been a time or two in which I've helped my sister bake something, like when she's made bread or something. I'll help with one or two little things, but that's it. She'll do the bulk of the work. Oh, did I get your burger? Well, I didn't know you had a burger to get. I didn't know. Tulip asks, what's my favorite Resident Evil game? Well, Resident Evil, this is my first time playing through this game, right? It says so right there on the title. And it's only the second Resident Evil game that I have ever played. Before this, I was streaming the remake of Resident Evil 2. So I am a new fan of the series. And when I last streamed this game 2 nights ago, I was talking about how between the two, I don't know which one I like more yet. Maybe I'll be able to form a more fully solid opinion or preference once I'm done with this game too. Because I loved Resident Evil 2, even though there were a couple of times in which it had me stressed the hell out. Because I'm not a person that typically plays horror games. I have played almost nothing when it comes to horror games in my life. The Last of Us, Resident Evil 2 Remake, and now this. So this is like the third horror game that I've ever played in my life because I have always stayed away from horror until very recently, just the past couple of weeks. So I don't know. I have really been enjoying this game, and I really, really enjoyed the remake of Resident Evil 2 as well. Turking says he's played Resident Evil 2 remake, Resident Even 3. I've never played that one. Resident Even 3 remake, Resident Evil Code Veronica, Resident Evil 4 and 5 and 6 and 8. Well, what happened to 7? Why did you skip 7? I'm not gonna promise that I'm gonna play them all, but I am a new fan. So after I finish playing through this classic, I'm gonna play through the remake of this game as well. That's the plan. Oh, you still just haven't played 7 yet. Okay, so you didn't skip it on purpose then? Maybe it just didn't happen that way, I suppose. You're trying to play as many Resident Evil games as possible. Cool, cool. I mean, once I'm done with this one, and then I play through the remake of this game, I don't know if one of my mods, right? Because he's the one that got me into the series recently. Uh, I don't know if he's gonna want me to play, a Requiem, the new one that's about to release, right? I would imagine that he would want me to. So then maybe after the remake of this game, then it's gonna be that, and if it's gonna be that, then maybe I would take a break from the series for a while before ever coming back to it again. You've only beaten Resident Evil 3 remake and Resident Evil 4 and 5. Resident Evil Code Veronica is the hardest one you've played so far. So then you tend to have trouble with these games then. Because like earlier you were talking about how you got through the remake of this game, but you had to blast the hell out of the bosses with the rocket launcher. So my playthrough of this game so far, I haven't touched the rocket launcher at all. So yeah. I've used a chunk of incendiary grenades and frag grenades though. Oh, and flash ones too. They're fun. I feel like they're very rarely necessary, but they're fun to use. The later part of this game is hard, but the first part is easy. Sure, sounds fair. This game has gotten tougher. It has. Up to this point, it has. Far from impossible, but definitely tougher. Tougher, especially because you get more swarmed by enemies the further you go in. Although now that I say that, it's like when you're in the village in the earliest part of the game, it's like you can end up getting swarmed by the entire village and whatnot. But they're slow. Eh. I don't know. I will be right back. I'm gonna go get some ice, and then maybe we can actually like get the playing started. I guess. I guess I should play some. That was the intention. That was a plan. Yeah. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We are back. Refresh this thing. Yep, we got video, we got audio. Okay. Okay. Should we get the ball rolling then? Shoot some zombies. We're 45 minutes in. I haven't gamed at all. Although, like I alluded to earlier, I'm not. I think I'm fine just chilling here. But I suppose we should do some shooting, some exploding, some gaming, some castle exploring, I guess, more than I've already done. That reminds me. The last time I was here 2 nights ago, I sold the starting handgun, finally, and I bought a stronger one, and I upgraded that one too. But I have not fired a single shot with it against anything. So, you'll see how much better it is, supposedly. So we're gonna do that. Let's jump in. Turking continues. Resident Evil 5 still might be your favorite, and yes, you're being biased because one character is in that one. Well, I wouldn't have accused you of being biased in any way, shape, or form because I have never played that game. So I don't know what reasons one could have for feeling biased for anything in that game. But if it's your favorite because of one specific character, then that's fine. That's a perfectly valid reason to have for a game in a series being your favorite. Look, this is my handgun that I was just talking about. I forgot what this thing's called already. What the hell is this thing called? It's called the Red 9. There you go. You're not saying what character it is because you don't want to spoil? Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's like Resident Evil 5 is the one with Chris Redfield and Sheva, right? Or Sheba, I don't know how you pronounce her name. Besides them, though, I don't know who else is in that game. It's like I would see images and footage of that game years ago, many years ago. I don't remember most of what I've seen, so I don't really know what happens in that game besides, you know, there being some kind of other outbreak, and it takes place in Africa, and there's, you know, African tribes people that you shoot and kill and whatnot because it takes place in Africa. So that's it. I know the surface level details. Yeah, that's about it. Exactly like how you're not gonna spoil this game. Okay, well, much appreciated. It's very rare that it happens to me. But once in a while, there will be somebody that will come into my streams and they'll start asking questions that have spoilers, or they'll flat out say something that will be a spoiler. Sometimes it's a minor one, sometimes it's a more significant one. And, you know, obviously, if I'm indicating and talking about how, hey, it's the first time I'm playing this game that I'm streaming to you right now, obviously I don't want to know what happens in it. So I tip my cap to you. I appreciate your consideration. All right, should we move on? I don't think I tried to go up here last time. Is there anything I can do up here? Ashley, stay close. Yep. I figured there's gonna be something that impedes me. It looks like it only opens from the other side. So I guess I'm gonna be coming out of there after I go the long way. spoiling just ruins the many surprises this game has to offer. Sure. Sure. People don't typically like spoilers. Oh, first cutscene. Oh no! No, the blood!
Right? I'm fine! Leave me alone!
Ashley, wait!
Girl, why did you run?
Ashley!
What the?
What's going on?
Wait! How was that trap
Don't
perfectly?
worry, Ashley. I'm coming for you.
Oh, that was the end of this part of that chapter. I stopped right at the end last time. I had no idea. Okay, how did they know though? Wait, I have this question. How did they know that a person would ever stand in that specific spot on that specific wall that Ashley was right at, so that those metal bindings would come out and trap her the way that they did? How did they know that was gonna happen?
Hunnigan, what happened? The transmission got cut off. Salazar, how'd you...
We've jacked the line. We didn't want you telling everyone any unnecessary information.
Just a midget.
Where's Ashley?
Ah, so she fell into one of our wonderful traps. We'll make sure we find her. Don't you worry about her. Oh yes, I let our miserable insects out for some exercise down in the sewer.
Thanks. That should keep me company, 'cause boredom kills me.
I look forward to our next encounter. In another life.
That's so romantic. He's so short, but he's full of heart and romantic intent. Apparently, it's like he's like Lord Farquaad in Shrek. Hey, Avid is here. Avid, your handle is different. You're War Machine now? War_Machine 2766. You went back to using your gamer tag. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I recognize your picture though still, so I'm like, oh well, I know it's Avid, and also most people don't come in here and say yo the way that you do. It's like yo, within this small little world, this small little sliver of YouTube universe that I've carved out for myself, you're like, you're the main yo-yo writer, sayer, doer. I don't know. How would you describe that? You're the yo-yo, I guess. Turking says I can throw an egg at Salazar. No, I have one egg. Look, you want to see my egg? His name is Frank, and I will never get rid of him. He's my most loyal companion. You think Ashley is my main companion? You're wrong. I got Frank before I got Ashley. He's been sticking with me for longer than she has. Nobody yo's like you yo. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Not around these parts, partner. Check. Ashley's on the other side. I'd better find another route quick. Keep Frank? Turking. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna keep Frank no matter what. I would only sacrifice Frank for Leon's well-being if it was absolutely 100% what's the word? Irrevocably? That's the word I'm looking for. Necessary. If I had no other choice. How's the game so far, Avid? It's been pretty great. It's been pretty great. I enjoyed the hell out of the remake for 2. I have been enjoying this one, the original 4. It's great. They are both. They are both. Obviously, they have their similarities because they're the same franchise, right? But they also have their very noticeable differences, and I have been enjoying this one tremendously as well, in spite of its differences compared to my first Resident Evil. So I think this game is great so far. Just like 2. Has this game always been like this? Why do I feel like there's a more noticeable amount of film grain here? Like, I have the stream here on the other monitor as I always do. I don't feel like it's very noticeable on the stream. But here in person, looking at my monitor directly, there's a lot of film grain. I like film grain though, so I don't mind. Alright, so Lord Farquaad let out the insects in the sewers. Oh, he said sewer too, and I'm like, oh god, man. I have to go freaking splashing in sewers again. The sewers in 2 were a pain in the ass already. Got my handgun, I'm not afraid to use it. Insects, what's it gonna be? Giant spiders? I've killed a ton of those in Skyrim. I'll kill them in this game too. Giant ants. I've never played Earth Defense War, but I've seen footage. I'll kill a fucking giant ant. No problem. Turking says Frank is my best buddy till the very end. That's what I'm saying. You haven't played the remake of this? You're planning to play the remake as well? Wait, but I thought you said earlier that you were playing, or was it somebody else? Or was it that guy that's also new, Arnab? Oh, was he the one that was saying that he played the remake of this? Oh, it might have been him. I might have confused you two. My bad. Avid is currently playing The Surge. You bought 1 and 2 as a sale bundle 2 years ago. This game's combat is fucking brutal. I've never heard of that series, The Surge. Not familiar with it. Oh. The controller died. Oh. Well then. I knew it was low. I didn't think it was that low. Good thing I got 3 others. Put that to charge. God of War edition. Controller. Why not? Okay. Reconnect, por favor. Back on it. Get down on it. Back on it. Yes! More SMG ammo! I need to reload any more of my guns besides the SMG. You gotta be ready for anything, you know what I'm saying? I think this is fully reloaded already. Yeah. What the fuck? You camouflage! I have never seen these pieces of crap before in my life. Alright. Look kinda like a spider, kinda like a cricket, kinda like a grasshopper. But it wants to be the predator? Camouflaging on me? Predator. What the fuck? Get off of me, you cocksucker! Really? They can't come down? You're that dumb. Well, I'll tell you what, I didn't expect that there'd be an invisible wall that would stop him like that. I had no idea it was gonna happen that way. My plan was, I'm gonna jump down to try to, and then run to this side, to this spot that I'm at right now, you know, to put some space in between me and them, turn around, open the menu, switch to the shotgun. When they get closer again, BAM! Shred them with the shotgun. I didn't need to, but they got me good. Oh, another bootleg Jolly Rancher. The green eye. Not the eye of the tiger, just the green eye. Oh, hello. Yes, please. I should probably heal. Do I have... I don't have the full color herbs. Unfortunately. Now I'm gonna press on like this and hope that whatever I get hit by next doesn't kill me, you know? Taking a gamble. If I do, then... and I end up having to go back a bit, so be it. It's metal bars. For a second I thought I saw the moving... Is that what? Is that... No, that's not water. Maybe I'm right. I was gonna say I thought maybe they were the legs of one of these big ugly bug bastards. Maybe I'm right. I'm right! Fuck you! Ugh! Fuck off, bitch! Really? You know what? I'm starting to get tired of getting hit by these bastards. I am letting them hit me. Do I want to pull out the shotgun or do I want to switch to the SMG to deal with the next ones? Fuck it. Shotgun it is. Too rusted and it won't budge. I need a red. Give me a red, if you will. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Completely restores health, just like a spray. Who's still around? Why is this music still playing? I hear him. Luis Memo. There are some parasites that have the ability to control their hosts. It's basic knowledge amongst biologists, but not much is known as to how the parasites do it. Studying these parasites specifically might reveal some clues as to how the powers of the Las Plagas work, and perhaps provide more insight on the victim of the Las Plagas, the Los Ganados. Here is a list of some parasites that have the ability to manipulate the behavioral patterns of their host. Dicrocoelium. Dicrocoelium. Once the larvae of this parasite migrates to the ant's esophagus, it out. Also, they're ants! They're ants! I didn't rule out ants. I mentioned ants earlier. They didn't look completely spider-like. Once the larvae of this parasite migrates to the ant's esophagus, it alters the behavior of the ant. When the temperature drops in the evening, the infected ant climbs to the top of a plant and clamps onto a leaf using its mandible. It stays there immobile until the next morning, placing the ant where it's most vulnerable to be eaten by a browsing herbivore such as a sheep. One could conclude that the parasite is manipulating the host's behavior to make its way into the body of its definitive host. Galactosomum. The larvae of this parasite makes its home inside the brain of a fish, such as the yellowtail and the parrot bass. Once infected, the fish make their way up to the water's surface, where they'll swim until eaten by seabirds. Once again, this peculiar behavior can only be explained by the parasite's desire to get into the bodies of the seabirds. Was this game also on the Nintendo Wii, Abbott? Yes, it was. Yes, it also got a release on the Wii. I was just reading a thread about that on Twitter early in the day today. Leucochloridium. These parasites sporocysts develop in the snail's tentacles. The sporocysts are vivid in color and pulsate continually, somewhat like a worm. Surprisingly, the infected snail makes its way to the top of a plant where it is more visible to the eyes of birds, therefore more likely to be eaten. Once eaten by a bird, the parasite will complete its metamorphosis into an adult. Ooh. Alright, I gotta get ready. I just remembered one of these fuckers waiting right behind me, isn't it? I knew He wasn't done. There. It didn't touch me. You see what happens? You pull out the real firepower. You pull out the big guns. How's that for a toilet? Is that supposed to be the toilet? No, or is it the sink? It's hard to tell. When I was in the fancy house of the where the big queso was, the big cheese, as Leon called them, they had a bathroom, but all they had was a urinal in it. There was no toilet. They didn't have a sink either. But they're nasty and crusty and unwashed. These, you know, zombie españoles. So they don't need a sink to wash their hands, I guess. This must have been the one that your cousin said that he beat on the Wii years ago. Maybe. Maybe. Like, there's one, I think it was called the Umbrella Chronicles, that also came out on the Wii, but that's completely different from this because that one was like an on-rail shooter, arcade shooter, and you had to use the Wiimote, you know, the sensor on it, and actually aim with the motion control and stuff. That I played that once for a little bit. If I wanted to, I could technically say that was my first Resident Evil, but I don't think I played more than a half hour, so I don't really count it. This door's too... Oh, this is the first one from earlier. So I got everything here. It's a little weird not to have Ashley right on me this time. I'm so used to having her around already. To go back to just being by my lonesome, it's kind of tragic. There's gotta be a way to drain the water. Yep, soon as I saw that gate and I see this ladder. Yep. Leon, just you're a more athletic boy now, man. You did 6 years of agent training. Just jump across. Why can't you just jump across? Is it because you're in a video game? Is that why? Leon? Too rusted as well. That's too bad. There's a version of Dead Space 2 that needed... Wait, you're using the word needed. It needed the PlayStation Move to play? You know, that's one of my regrets as a gamer. I never got to play a single game with the PlayStation Move controller. Not a single one. And I always wanted to try it because I like the Kinect, right? I always heard that it was shitty, that it sucked. But I never got to try to play a game with the Kinect either. So all I have experience with it from times gone by is playing games with the motion controls with the Wiimote and the nunchuck. Even to this day, I would love to try to play a game on the Kinect, but especially on the PlayStation Move, so I can use that freaking black plastic dildo with the glowing, you know, anal bead at the end. See how that works, how that seems to me in comparison. Turking says he will be back. All right, Turking. I'm gonna hold you to a promise. Guro says the Wii version of this game is considered one of the best. You have this game on VR, by the way, and it's as fun as you think it is, if not more so. Really? Did they change this game enough? So they changed this game enough for VR that it works? It's fun? I got the butterfly lamp. It looks like a drainage valve. Drain the swamp? When I used to keep up with politics years ago, that's something they love to say. We're draining the swamp with a... Well, that was simple enough, wasn't it? Imagine dual-wielding the gun and knife. That sounds pretty good to me. Abbott says, yes, it was fun once you got used to the movement. I believe you. Just like I believe Kudo when he says that playing this game in VR would be fun. I would want to give both of them a go, absolutely. Sit your ass down, bug. Fuck you! Another one? They keep giving me Jolly Ranchers. What do I think of the invisible roaches? I think they're a pain in the ass. They're no lickers though. They're no lickers though, and they're nothing that you know, a good shotgun shot or two can't handle. I'm already starting to mix it up, you know. And I see that I knock them down, right? If I get them good with one shotgun shot, boom, they go down. I can probably walk up to them or jog up to them and slash them when they're down too, like when with the españoles. Maybe that works too. Unless they surprise me, like, oh no, you try to do that, and you know they jump in your face. You try to slash. I doubt it. But wouldn't that be a fun distinction? Like this, like this. Oh, wait. Ah! Fuck! Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Wow, Avid continues. Killzone 3 was also fun with the PS Move with the rifle attachment. And the third, I thought you said I thought it said the third PlayStation monitor. What, Avid? What, over there being ahead of his time, a revolutionary gamer playing with 3 monitors back in the PS3 days? No, the 3D PlayStation monitor. So you had one of those back in the day? I've seen a video or two of that in the not too distant past. It's like, well, that's crazy. Turking says the bugs bug you too much. Oh, they're bugging me. They're bugging me. They're doing a good job. There are no liquors though. I'll still take these fucking bugs over the liquors. I don't care how much they camouflage. They're easy enough to see. The crystals crash. You still have the 3D TV. I expected you to say that. It's like, well, last time we were here 2 nights ago, you were telling us about the cool stuff that you have. So I'm like, why am I using it in the past tense, right? Oh, you used to have one? I'm like, nah. Abbott's the kind of guy that would still have a 3D PlayStation TV in the year 2026. Absolutely. Turking says these bugs are nothing compared to the ones in another game. Oh, I believe it. I am believing you guys so much tonight, huh? With all these fun facts that you're throwing my way. Avid, you haven't used a 3D feature in a few years though? Is it good 3D though? It's like the only 3D that I've ever experienced in my life has been 3D like in a movie theater. The last time was a while ago. Like, I went to see the Thunderbolts, was it last year? The movie? Which was okay, the fucking movie. It was nothing grand, it was okay. And the 3D was nothing impressive either. And then besides that, it's like, well, 3D on the 3DS. And I love the 3D on the 3DS. I think it's pretty cool. Even if back in the day it felt like it was trying to pull my eyeballs out of their sockets. Turking says in one of the Resident Evil games they got bugs that can instant kill you. Well then, they do sound worse. Absolutely. What? Well, this is cheesy too. We got giant swinging fucking axe blades on massive chains that I gotta run through. Because of course I do. Because this is Resident Evil 4 and this is something you would do in a game like this. Another crystal crash. And the bugs have so much health. Good. All the more reason to kill them in the future whenever I get to whatever that game might be. That's why I exist now as a new Resident Evil fan, so I can go through each of these games and I can cleanse the world. That's what the world of Resident Evil needs. It needs me. It needed me to arrive all these years later after all these decades and cleanse the world of its residential evils with guns and explosives. I am the hero that Resident Evil needs but doesn't deserve. Ay, otra vez. Nah, wait up, wait up. If I had a rocket launcher on me right now, I could blast them from up here, but I don't have that. But you want to know what I do have? I have these babies. Hey, I can set them on fucking fire. Should we do that? I think we should do that. Avid says it's an active shutter 3D style monitor. I don't know what that means, to be honest. I have never heard of that style of 3D before. Frank? Kuro, what about Frank? You're not suggesting that I eat Frank, are you? So I'm not gonna eat Frank. Okay. I think it was the last stream where I threw a couple of these and I sucked at throwing them. Can I do this like although you know what? It would probably be better if I throw the frag instead of the fire one. Frank is gonna kill them? If I took Frank out of my pocket and I threw it at these fuckers, Frank would absolutely massacre them all. I wish I could do that. I wish I could throw Frank. I wish Frank was a weapon of mass destruction. Okay, here we go. I got him pretty good. Yeah, you see that? Oh, that went better than I could have hoped. I have learned. I have evolved. Holy shit. Hey, they closed the door on me though. Can I open this? I can't. Damn. No way to go but down. No, I can't throw Frank. It's basically a law of the universe. I can't do that. Damn, look at all this treasure. With one grenade. Oh, this is one of the proudest moments of my Resident Evil life. That is the best grenade throw that I have ever hit in both of these games. I got the Illuminados pendant, or the Illuminados, as our beautiful blue-eyed boy would say. Can I get the sword? I can't. Los Illuminados. That's a mouthful. It's an option that would be cruel for Frank Turking. He would crack like Humpty Dumpty. Yeah, maybe he would crack, but you wanna know what? That'd be okay. Because then his eggshells would get in the eyes, at least one of the eyes of these fuckers that I would hit it with. And that would be all the help that I would need it to land a good headshot or two and take him down. And Frank would die a hero. He's already a hero. He's been with me through most of my adventure. Damn, you ugly. Where did the merchant go? Can I still go in here? I can. Whoa.
Welcome.
Yep. Alright, now I already did enough of this last time. I'm not gonna do more. I just wanted to see if I could buy from him here. Now that he's moved, he's not outside here anymore. The cultists scared him off. I guess I should save again. Just in case. It's getting warm in here. That grenade was great. That's like the greatest grenade throw. Well, I was gonna say that I've ever done in my life, no. Just in Resident Evil. Because back in the day when I was playing the Halo games, Halo, Halo Blood Gulch on PC, and then playing, because it was a demo, playing Halo 3 back in the day with my cousins and whatnot, playing Call of Duty with you guys in the PS3 days. I've landed some pretty badass grenade throws in my days. I have. It's too bad I wasn't, streaming back then to, to have anything to show for it. Yeah, and Turking pointed this out. I didn't see it myself. There anything else I should know about? Don't think so. Wait, I see the blue flame up here. Oh, it's open already. There he is.
Welcome.
I still want to know.
Rare things on sale, stranger.
I still want to know what the merchant's story is.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
What are you selling? Wow! A pendant design with the Los Iluminados motif. I don't think I'm gonna sell any of this stuff right now. Maybe next time.
What are you buying?
Turking says I can kill the merchant. Why would I want to do that?
What are you buying? Come back anytime.
I'm real fond of the merchant. You know? We're friends. We're damn near lovers, actually. That's how intimate our relationship is by this point. The only reason why we're not full-on lovers is because Frank would get jealous. And I love Frank a little more. I don't want to make him jealous. What's up with this music? He rips people off. I have never felt ripped off by the merchant. Not a single time. I'm not sure if going in with the handgun is my smartest option, but fuck it. Oh, they're in the next room over. This is a creepy room. Look, what the hell is that? This is undoubtedly a room for people who love the smell of their own farts. Castellan memo. For many years, the Salazar family has served as the castellans of this castle. However, not everything is bright, for my ancestry has a dark past. Oh, you don't say. Long ago, there was once a religious group that had deep roots in this region called the Los Iluminados. Unjustly, however, the first castellan of the castle took away their rights and powers. As a follower of this religion and as the 8th castellan, I felt that it was my duty as well as my responsibility to atone for that sin. I knew the best way to atone for the sin was to give power back to those who we once took it away from, the Los Iluminados. As expected, it took a little time, but we were able to rejuvenate the once sealed Las Plagas. With this success, I was one step closer to the revival of the Los Iluminados. The reason why I released the Las Plagas from deep under this castle and gave them to Lord Sadler was not only to repay for the sins of my ancestors, but I felt certain that the Lord would make better use of this power to help save the world. To save those that have sinned with the power of the Las Plagas and to cleanse their souls, creating a world without sinners, the way it was meant to be. Once cleansed, they would become one of the many ganados where they will find a reason to live. And after the Lord had succeeded in creating the world which he had envisioned, then the sins of my Salazar family will be atoned for. Don't do that, Kudo. What? Kill the merchant? Never. It had never even crossed my mind before. Turking says that if you buy a gun and try to sell it, you get half the money you spent on the gun back. Well, that's fine. Like, he sells it to me new as far as I've ever seen. I sell it back to him and I've already used it. I don't see a problem with that. Besides, there's enough putas in this game to go around. I've never felt like I'm short on them. Right, ready for some more action? Here we go. Aquí estoy. Ay, wait. How'd they miss me? I guess I'm not gonna be able to do this. No, maybe shotgun. Okay, they're not coming from this side. Fuck it. Morir es vivir. Ay, me quieren coger otra vez. Fucking horn dogs. I'm gonna walk around all over the place. I'm gonna break every single one of your goddamn last spots if you don't come down here. Try to take me on. You don't want that, do ya? Bet they've been in the family for many generations. Damn it! That's right, you better fucking move. Cogedlo, cogedlo. Look at this dipshit. I got ammo for all you motherfuckers. You better come get me. I'm beginning to think they're not coming for me. Oh, there's barrels up there too. They think I'm kidding about breaking the pots, but I'm not. I've never been more serious before in my life. Look, ooh. Ooh. I bet they're worth something. I'm a fucking psychopath. I'm telling you. Ooh. And I'll take your crystals. Spawn camping, yeah. Hey, those first two came for me, and that's it? The rest didn't come? They didn't come to back up the first two? What a bunch of fucking losers. But since they're not coming, they're smarter than I gave them credit for. They want me to go to them. Vente, vente, cáele, cáele. Cogedlo, cogedlo. Ándale, puto. I got a weapon for each situation. Come and get it. I see, I keep assuming the next ones are gonna be right behind the most recent one I killed, and no. Fucking cowards. They used to swarm me. What happened? They've lost the gall, the attitude, the nerves, the balls they used to have. What's this? The fuck happened with Turking? I don't know, he's deleting all his messages? I thought I misread your comment. I thought you said it happened with Turking, and I thought, oh no, did you time him out? Did he share a spoiler after all? What's the matter with them? Losers! Didn't even eat the barrel. Morir es vivir. Morir es vivir. Ajá. Dinero es vivir. Dinero es vivir. Turking says, notice how when they die they say Lord Sadler. Did they? I feel like I've never noticed that. What a bunch of fucking suck-ups. It's like they're in a cult or something. Oh, he's smarter than I give him credit for. As soon as I pulled out the scope, he's like, nope, I want none of that. That's awesome. It's locked. Oh, come on. Did I miss anything in here? Oh, the stairs. I guess I missed the stairs. Knock, knock. Wait! Oh, that was close, eh? Aquí estoy. ¿Dónde vas, puta? ¿Dónde vas, puta? He keeps running. He keeps running. Oh! Didn't expect that, let me tell ya. Is he always just gonna know where I'm at? Oh, fuck! Shit, shit, shit. Ah! I thought I could get away with just a handgun. I guess not. I don't have a lot of respect for this guy. He's been running away like a pussy for so long. So he's just like I thought Mr. X was in the remake for 2. He automatically knows where I'm at all times. That's how I thought he worked in that game. And he actually doesn't work like that. Oh, shit! Go, go, Leon! Go, go, go! Alright, now I gotta go back up. Man, he took a chunk of my goddamn health. I just used that goddamn herb. Kudo says, fun fact, the audio was made so that you hear them whispering from every direction. The audio was designed the way that it is to annoy me and hurt my ears physically. So I can never be sure if they're near me or not unless I hear a vocal cue. Yeah, well, I'd say they've gotten me in that way at least a handful of times by now. Sometimes I know where they're at, sometimes I don't. For sure. You know what? When does he die? I'm gonna die. Damn it, I almost killed him while he was running for his life after that thing. Yeah, I was gonna snipe his ass before, but... So I'm thinking, I don't have enough time to scope and shoot him before he gets me again. But fuck it, I guess I'll take one for the team. Ow! Ah! I missed! I'm missing! Pussy! All that running! And then he did all this damage. He had to get a fucking mounted minigun to try and shred me. Stupid piece of crap. I've never hated an opponent in this entire game the way I hate him. Absolute fucking coward. El Gigante didn't run from me like that. Queso Grande didn't run from me like that. The average ganador didn't run from me like that. The invisible, the predator roaches didn't run from me like that. Coward. Absolute coward. Where is the kid to witness this? On her way back home still, as far as I know. Because she had to go, to her course today because it's Tuesday. She goes on Tuesday. I got the gallery key. So don't be surprised if sooner than later she pops in and she goes, I'm back, I'm here, what did I miss? Now I'm not gonna heal yet, just in case I find something else to heal with soon. Here's a window that Turking told me to jump through earlier. Is there anything else around here that I might want to get? I don't think there is. There's Thomas Jefferson. I don't know what he's doing here. This is España. I don't know who that is. Okay. I got the dipshit's key, or look at the bullet holes. They haven't disappeared. That's awesome. I don't believe I missed anything in here either, right? Gonna check one last time before we move on. Oh, small room. I could have killed his ass and he wouldn't have done any of this damage to me, though. I landed that shot on him when I was chasing him. It was fun. He might have been a fucking coward. But I'm like, oh, it's almost unfair. It's like I'm chasing down an almost poor, defenseless, terrified puppy who happened to have access to a fucking chain gun right before his demise. Gallery key, a key with an insignia of the Salazar family. This key opens the door to the gallery room. Very fancy. Very key-like. Use the gallery key. Look at that. Is that a person? Are they positioned? Is that a guillotine? That's what that is. Yeah, not the kind of shit that I would hang up on my walls. What do we have here? Operate. The sacrifice of 6 lives shall make way the true path. So is it gonna be a puzzle then? Oh, there's Turking. It's a puzzle. The sacrifice of 6 lives. Well, I see 2 people on the right look like they're being hung. And 2 people on the one next to that here in the middle right, like they're being hung. The guy on the guillotine looks like he's about to be beheaded. And then the other 3 look like what? They're crucified and maybe about to be set on fire? Press which switch? Well, I don't even know what a switch does either. Let's just press one. Oh, it rotates them. The paintings all gotta add up to 6. Yeah, I guess so. Now that I see that they rotate, so it's a little clearer now. Oh wow! So you can't just rotate 1 or just rotate 2. Yeah, each button rotates a different amount. Uh-oh. Okay. We got 8 right here. Man, I don't feel like doing puzzles, let me tell you. I don't feel like doing puzzles right now. I want more action. I've had a shit day today. You want me to try to solve a fucking puzzle tonight? I've already proven in recent Resident Evil streams that sometimes I'm not great at solving this shit. Now you want me to think and solve a fucking puzzle? Okay, all right, fine, whatever. Okay, we gotta have at least one guillotine beheading guy. Wait, wouldn't this be 6? Well, I was just kind of trying to figure out, okay, all right, how am I was going to try to actually figure it out. Okay, now I got to actually start trying to commit to memory. Okay, where's what? What rotates what? There it is. I did the puzzle, but I switched it. Well, if there's more than one solution, I got one of the solutions. Great, we can move on. I don't feel like doing puzzles tonight. I hope I don't run into another one. I want to shoot things and set them on fire.
What a pleasant surprise. But I'm afraid it's Ashley we need. Not you, Mr. Kennedy.
If you don't need me, then get off my back, old man.
Did you say old man, Mr. Kennedy? It might come as a surprise, but I'm only 20 years old.
So you're just like all the others? A puppet of the parasites?
Surely you don't think I'm the same as those diminutive ganados. The parasites, las plagas, are slaves to my will. I have absolute control.
Well, I really don't give a damn. Rain or shine, you're going down.
Get rid of our American friend.
This is more like it. I wanted action. Leon dishing it out. Yeah, he's got a way. He's just like me. He's a wordsmith. Except he's a different kind of wordsmith. We couldn't be more different, him and I. Ah! I'm gonna tell you what. I don't even know that I need this, but I know that I want it, just to make their lives a little bit longer. Ugh. 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 Chinga tu madre, estúpido. Quan Chi. No! Okay, that's dangerous. Oh, and crossbows? Okay. Yeah, I need that right now. Okay, he can't get me right there. Oh, bitch, he did get me. I thought he was gonna keep missing like a dipshit. Fuck it, I'm gonna use this. That's what you're there for. Nah, perra, come and get me. Well. Motherfuckers came out with rocket launchers and thought that I was gonna fucking just go out into the open or something. Look at this dipshit. Ah, come on. Alright, I wanna go take care of your ass. Alright. We got crossbow fucker. Good luck, I got this. Nice snipes. Leon's hilarious. Yeah, he's hilarious and he's cool. I like his attitude. He didn't have attitude like this in the remake of 2, I'll say that much. Is this bitch running? Repositioning himself. All right. Where are you at? Wait. When did I kill the rocket launcher fuckers? That's why I've been sticking to this spot, because I saw they were, what? Was it there? No, I'm pretty sure they were in that spot, so I was staying here because, like, well, there's a couple of walls in between me and them. I'm not gonna let them fucking blast me into oblivion, right? So I was saving them for last. When the fuck did I take them out? I guess they came out of there? What? Okay. I guess I'll take it. Leon does not care what Zalazar has to say. Turking? No, he doesn't. He doesn't give a fuck. He's here to be a hero. He wants to save the girl. He's a man of duty. He's a man of righteous indignation. The mission is what matters. And that's why we love him. Oh, look at the plates. Can I take the plates? They're nice plates. It looks like a security system of some sort. Deactivate? Is anything gonna happen? Oh! That's another continuously corny ass thing about this game, man. It's like, I know, okay, we're in it. Did they just blast themselves? Is that what happened to the previous two? The music is gone. Well, they're not always smart. What can I do? What more needs to be said? Anything else I'm missing? More delicious ammo. And I told him, ugh, don't mess with me. I'm fucking crazy. I'm gonna break all your pots and your vases. They didn't believe me, though. What's in here? Is it just a way around? Ooh, yellow herb? Yes. I need a green one. Here. Please keep Frank company. He doesn't like to be alone. I got so many dragon fry bullets. Oh, I can't reload more because I don't have more. Anything else? Any more ammo? No? Wait, jump down? How do I get up here? I want to actually try. Let's see. It's not through here. Oh, wait, did I need to take that staircase up that floor? Turking says shoot the red chandlers. Is that a word? I know what you mean though. I've shot those things down before. That one didn't give me anything but the explosion. Past ones are giving me jewels, right? In the heat of battle, I didn't even notice them this time. That's usually the case with me when I'm playing a game and there's traps and other, environmental hazards. They're yellow, they're orange, they're red, like these. They're there for you to notice and for you to use, and I still won't notice them maybe more than half the time. But I end up not needing them anyway. So then the fight is over, and then I notice them after, like, oh, I could have used that explosive barrel. Oh, I could have shot that propane tank. Oh, I could have shot these lamps, that explode when they crash into the ground because they're full of oil and flame. That's usually how it goes for me. Red lanterns, yeah. Full of fucking, cranberry juice. Do you guys like cranberry juice? I like cranberry juice. I haven't drank it in quite a while. But I think it's great. It's so bitter. I like it. Alright, which is the right door? Is it over here? Oh, I haven't been in here. What's this? Push the button. Wait, before we do, is there anything else? No shiny? No other surprise? There's a switch. Ah! More music. We're still not done. They just keep coming, and these guys didn't blow themselves up. They're gonna blast again? Really? What? You only had one rocket each. They're the dumbest fucking rocket launcher users I've probably encountered in my entire life. In all my years of gaming. They blew themselves up or they came at me. Because they ran out. I just stood there with their mouths open and their thumbs in their asses. You believe that? Oh, hey, I completely forgot I needed this thing. I got the Kuro ornament. Where's Megan? Megan was here in the beginning. She was so proud of being, so early. And now she's gone. Hey, look who's here. She-Wolf, welcome back. Says, hello, hello, hombre. Y Kuro el churro. Can I press this again? I can't. Oh well. Muy europeo, muy español, definitivamente. get to save. By the way, I heard noises. Sounds like the kid is back home. She-Wolf, you only came here to say good night and good luck? No, I don't want good night wishes and I don't want good luck. I want my glove and my hoof. Where's that? You can't leave without that, chica. Ah, there it is. I know you love me. You give me what I want. You gave me all I need. You gave me all. Yeah, you ever heard that song? No. She-Wolf has no idea who the Scorpions are. You gave me all I need. That's too old. You love me as a brother? Oh, brother. Well, I didn't tell you in what way you should love me. I just told you that I know that you do. Didn't ask for anything more. Didn't demand specifics. See, the kid's here. Told you guys. I heard the noises of people arriving. Announcing their arrivals. Here's the kid. We have somebody new here. Minecraft Jeebus Gaming. Writing a bunch of stuff. Hey, you're new around here. You might want to tone it down with the amount of comments that you're writing, eh? We don't appreciate being spammed, just letting you know. Does it mean that She-Wolf is our sister now? I guess so. She feels that connection with us because she's Latina as well. I guess. Sorry, you'll stop. We would appreciate it if you would. Don't be shy about commenting. Just, please don't, completely flood us with them. Birds. Those look like some detailed birds. Turking says, this is a relaxing stream. Is it? You felt very relaxed tonight, Turking. Oh, really, kid? What you miss? Oh, you missed such good stuff. I was trapped in like 2 different rooms, killing every kind of Espanol, cultist Espanol they could throw my way. The ones with the scythes, the one with the ball and chain users, the ones with the fiery crossbow, some with rocket launchers. Not a single one got me with a single rocket because they were stupid. Then before that, I was fighting giant, roaches that went invisible like the Predator. And those got me pretty good, like a handful of times. They did. None of them killed me, but they did some damage. There's Españoles with sights. Yeah, you've seen them before. Roaches, yeah, it's like greenish, like a pale greenish. They're big. They're like most of Leon's body and size. And they jump on Leon, and I have to flick the stick a lot to get them off me. And then they can turn invisible, right? But you can see there are many glowing. They have eyes like spiders, though, and they glow. And they can jump up in the ceiling to, run towards you and, jump on you from above. Nasty, ugly fucking things. And they asked me earlier, I was like, oh, what do you think of the roaches? I'm like, well, there are no lickers, but they're annoying enough, for sure. By the way, Abbott changed his name. That's him. Maybe you recognize his picture. He's gone back to being the War Machine now. He says, yeah, Don Cheadle and I are like this, you know? We're like this. We're brothers. He says he's here for the entertaining commentary. So entertaining. Why would somebody be here for that? It's like, and it's free too. Damn, man, I should start charging people for this. Are you still playing, David, what was that game you mentioned earlier? The Sludge? The Source? The Judge? What was, I can't remember. Something like that. It was 2 words, the and something else. The something 1 and 2. Oh, look at the fountain. I think this is a... Oh, there's crystals on it. What? I didn't notice them right away. That's a good looking 21-year-old water fountain right there. It won't open. It's locked from the other side. Yeah, that's what I figured. With a little help from another person, I just might be able to get in from up there. So I have to come back with Ashley, presumably. Ada Wong still hasn't shown up. How much longer is it gonna take for her to show up? God damn, she's taking her sweet time. The Surge. See, I was close. The Judge, the Source. The kid says that everything in this game is beautiful except the monsters. Yeah, look at these barrels. These are some good-looking barrels. I think I like these barrels more than the barrels in Skyrim. And I've always liked the barrels in Skyrim. Aha! Yes! More toys. More fire. More darkness, more void. It reminds me of Spider-Man on PlayStation. Where you couldn't see the streets. What happened to Ashley? Yeah, she got captured again. She started, her and Leon were still together right at the very beginning when I started tonight. And she started coughing blood and she got freaked out. And Leon reached out to her to, you know, in concern. And she's like, no, Leon, don't touch me. And she ran away, and she ran ahead a little bit in the corridor they were in. And she got to a wall, and right in that specific wall that she stood in front of, some metal fucking bindings came out of the wall and they trapped her in place, and then the wall flipped. And she disappeared. And that still tickles me because I'm like, wait a minute. Who put that trap there so they could specifically trap exactly one person just that way in the way that they did? How did they know somebody was going to end up there? Who's the engineer that came up with that? I have questions. Who could see that the future that far ahead? They love to torture Ashley, says Turking. Kid says, oh my god, that sounds like such a ridiculous scene. It was funny as fuck. It was. It made me think of like when wrestling is bad too. And it makes you think, wait a minute, how did this wrestler know that this other wrestler was going to be over there at that specific time? Is this not real? Is this pre-planned? Is that what you're telling me? Holy shit! It's Ocarina of Time now. Look, we're in the Royal Gardens, or whatever that place was called. Oh, look at the bushes of the maze. Beautiful. I love them. It does look so much like the garden. Yeah, you know, but bigger. And with a different layout. And, you know, more advanced graphics and whatnot. So basically, just the theme is the same. Other than that, they're completely different. But that's what it made me think of. Let me guess. Look. Oh, I need the specific kind of... With that shape, I need the specific, you know, brand of, you know, tampon pads, or what are they called? The Cortex pads that women use? It won't open. There's an indentation here, so you can... Yeah, so you can put that menstrual pad there. 2 moons make 1. Yeah, well, when the 2 moons are out, that's exactly when the women need the menstrual pads as well. That's what I've always been told. But what do I know? I'm not a woman. Oh. So Lord Farquaad, it is!
Mr. Kennedy. Still alive, I see. So, do you like my garden?
I see you've managed to work in a little of your twisted taste here, too.
Sagacious as I am, even I get lost here sometimes. Even if it takes your whole life, you'll never get out. Do you know that no one dies without a cause? You will satisfy the stomachs of my cute pets. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to tie up a few loose ends, like chasing down a couple of rats.
2 rats? If one's Lewis, who's the other? Huh. There
Ada?
an intruder besides me?
Ada? Are we finally getting Ada soon? This... Last time we were here, we were talking about how cheesy this game is. Man, the introduction of Salazar, I mean, it would be enough that he's a fucking midget, right? That would be enough. That would make it comical enough. He's little gray-haired, you know, Geralt colored-eyed midget. And he has the accent that he does, but also he's a cartoon villain. He is absolutely a cartoony villain. It's like, wow. It's incredible. It tickles me. Am I gonna be sneaking around with funny music too? Maybe. Something like that, yeah. The menstrual pad indentation, yeah. The leprechaun is still alive. It is. I think leprechauns live a long time. Well, actually, I'm not sure about leprechauns. I know dwarves do. He looks more like a leprechaun than a dwarf, though. And Salazar, or Salazar, is exactly an adequate name for either or. Oh, it opens. I thought it was gonna be closed. I thought maybe... Oh, nope, never mind. I was gonna say, oh, you know, maybe this is the way I have to go. No, I don't. This also reminds me of God of War 3. There's that maze in God of War 3 where there's like a water... there's like aqueducts, and you have to put the whole structure together or whatever, make the water flow so that you can open gates, and there's switches you gotta press, and you gotta use Hera's dead body, right? The wife of Zeus. You snap her neck, Kratos does, then you use her corpse to help you solve the puzzle of that maze and that garden too. And they told Kratos the same thing. I think Hera told him. Say, Kratos, he's like, oh, you're dumb as fuck. You got big muscles and that's it. Besides that, you're fucking stupid. You're never gonna get out. Guess what? He got out. So this also makes me think A God of War 3. And Crash Bandicoot, because I keep getting crystals. Alright, where are the pets? They are zombie dogs. The same ones from before, but I didn't give them a chance to do shit last time because I did the same thing. I pulled out my rifle, I shot one, it was right outside the church from early on in the game. Pulled out my rifle, boom, headshot the first one, it went down, and then like 2 or 3 more came out, pulled out the shotgun, bam, 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 that's it. That's all she wrote. The man escaped hell twice? Yeah, Kratos did. So that's hilarious. He escaped the underworld. He escaped hell. He escaped Hades. 2 different times. And they thought, oh, the Olympian gods, we're so fucking smart. We had our chief engineer, design this maze. You're never gonna get out. Yeah, fuck you. What are you talking about, dude? Kratos was literally so angry and full of hatred that the underworld couldn't contain him. They thought a puzzle was gonna do it, a maze. I hear him, I'm pretty sure that's coming from above. See how right I am. Wait. Aha! Wait. Is that a wall right there? I don't suppose it was spoiled for me when I got to the kennel under the prison in Resident Evil 2 that I could shoot the zombie dogs while they were still in the in like the little dog cages. Well, I guess those are called kennels too, no? And you could shoot them through the bars and kill them before they were freed later on in the game. So that's what I did, because I looked up a guide, because I think I was lost or something in that area. And I'm like, well, I didn't want to know, because it hadn't occurred to me. I would have taken them on after all at once, whatever, right? But now I'm reminded of that, and I'm like, well, is that a thing in this game too? I guess we find out. Oh shit! I guess not. What the fuck? It had that big ass lock there? Okay. Alright. Jesus, yeah. I didn't think the chances of them just launching themselves that way would happen, but the more you know, I guess. Fucking shit! Too slow. Should have turned around quickly. Where are they at? My Resident Evil experience so far tells me zombie dogs aren't all that. I don't think these are all that either. I love taking them down though. Wait, hold up. the way I came. That's the way, I like it, Aha! What do I get? Yes! This is the best treasure you could ever give me. Oh, fuck. They can do that? Since when? That's actually kind of cool, I gotta say. What? Fuck, I gotta heal already. Kid says, the Ocarina of Time garden music is playing in your head the whole time. I don't fucking remember it off the top of my head. Oh, it's a shocker, I know. And Kudos, I don't think the dogs are all that. Proceeds to get tickled by them. Well, they're still not all that. I didn't know they would tickle me, though. How would I have known? I didn't think the dogs actually had had that dog in them. You know what I'm saying? They drain like all my health. Well, I guess you've got a point. Maybe I should give them a little more credit. Oh no, I did. I was wondering, did I do my Duolingo lesson for the day? I did. I did it hours ago. Okay. Yeah, so I guess I should maybe take the dogs a little more seriously. Abbott says, man of many names is now man of war. Oh, I wish. When I'm playing a game like this, in which I feel like a fucking Punisher, right? I explode things. I shred them with SMGs. I headshot them with shotguns and pistols. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm channeling Man of War, dude. I feel metal as fuck inside. I'm sorry, Abbott, you might have changed your name to your gamer tag, but I'm the war machine right now, I gotta say. No offense to Don Cheadle either. Seems like a cool enough man to me. Oh, really? I didn't know this. Well, now I know. No, I guess I should use it now in case I come across other dogs. There we go. Where's the next one? I don't want to get tickled anymore. Having my taint tickled by them once in the night is enough for me. I think we have to go up here now. Yes! So we can rip and tear. Channel my Doom guy too. See, Abbott approves. Alright, he approves. Well, that's a nice statue. Do you do anything? What is that? Oh, it's one half of the menstrual. Well, now that I see it, I guess it doesn't look like a menstrual pad. Oh, so I saw that other one. Does that one over there have it? No tickling! Ah, animal! Why did I sound disappointed? It didn't look like a menstrual pad because I was so sure that it was gonna look more like that. I had my own artistic vision, and I guess my artistic, vision differed from their artistic vision from more than 20 years ago. With all the artistic vision that I have, I could be a game developer too, 100%. How many fucking dogs does a little shit have? A lot. He likes it doggy style. Apparently. Oh shit! Ah, fuck it! So never mind, these dogs are a bigger deal than the ones in Resident Evil 2. Because those were pushovers. Even though... Well, I was gonna say even though they look scarier than the ones here. But I'm not sure that I really think that, though. These ones have slimy, disgusting fucking tentacles coming out of them. Maybe that's a little more disturbing. If it's not up there... I still haven't gotten that treasure over there. It's so warm in here, fuck. I have not been here. Those poor precious doggies in Raccoon City didn't deserve to be zombified like that. Fuck those dogs. Oh, now it works! Could take some fucking shots. So it is a thing in this game. I pull out my shotgun. I can't take a lot more punishment. Wait up. Reload my baby. I am running low on heals. Oh, fuck off! I missed! God damn it, I had to jinx it, didn't I? I'm running low on heals. Frank! Frank, can you believe what's happening? I can't let you down, Frank. I can let myself down, but I'd never forgive myself if I let you down. As I used those herbs, I thought, what if I run into other herbs in this maze? And there was a yellow one right there. I got the red gem. I did a Leon? Yeah. I did. Oh, fuck! I'm lucky that one's stupid. That was gonna get me for sure. Alright, so I got that treasure. Right, it was the red jewel. Oh, that felt good. Wow. I needed that. Okay, so I got one half of the not menstrual pad tablet moon thing from the one fountain. My guess is still that I would also get the other one from the other fountain. And if it's not that, then I don't know what else it would be. How do I get up there? Are we all out of dogs? Wait, what the fuck? Didn't I get this already? Healing spray, yeah. Here, you go next to Frank. Hello, knock knock. Let the devil in. Oh, my herb! I want that herb. How do I get that? In here. Yes! Did I see this? Right? Did that chest in there look like it was closed? Like, no way, right? I'm pretty sure I already got that. Yeah, I'm up here again. Like, is there a platform that I'm gonna have to activate here as well? Or do I have to get to... Dun, 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 dun. No, this is the one I already got. Wait, no, it's not. This is the one. I was right. The game was making me doubt myself. Abbott is going. He says good night all and happy hunting, man of war. Alright, thanks for tuning in, man. It was good to have you here again. Buenas noches. Abbott, no! Abbott, yes! Alright, I need to get back over there. Din 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 din. It won't open. There's an indentation here. 2 moons make 1. Okay. Hallelujah. She's a thick boy. Yep, look at that. Blue moonstone. A blue stone with a crescent engraving. Looks very crescent, yes. You used the blue moonstone. I have survived the dogs. They almost got my ass, though. Uh-oh. It's her!
Put your hands where I can see them.
Finally!
Sorry, but following a lady's lead just isn't my style.
Put them up now.
Oh! Oh, knife!
Bit of advice, try using knives next time. Works better for close encounters.
Leon. Long time no see.
I missed
Ada.
your big, beautiful blue eyes.
So it is true.
True? About what?
You, working with Wesker.
I see you've been doing your homework.
Why, Ada?
What's it to you?
Why are you here? Why'd you show up like this?
See you around.
Ada!
Yeah, of course she has a pair of glasses that can do that. Flashbang, you know, flashbang fucking Tony Stark glasses, yeah. Of course! Of course! Kuro, is that an oh my in your voice, or is it a Samus, you know, in Smash, you know, ooh my. Kid says that anything is possible when you're an Asian. Yeah, you know, because Asians are smart as fuck. So let's not be surprised if we find out later on that it was actually Ada that made those glasses. Because Asians are good at math. So she did some mathing, boom. Flashbang Tony Stark glasses. More fire? How much room do I have left? Yeah. Okay, no, I still have more than I thought. What the fuck does that mean, kid? It means exactly what we said. It's a compliment. Before I save. Ooh! I have so many spinals. Leon would have won that duel, that encounter right now, if he didn't have 6 years of training. But now that he has 6 years of training, it's like, I don't know. Ada can't take him anymore. She could barely take him before. But now our big, beautiful, blue-eyed boy is all grown up. She's so manly now. Like so manly, 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 men, manly, manly, men. Hey, we're about to hit 3 hours. It's not even 11 yet. Cool. Oh, the merchant is in here. And the treasure. Uh-oh. Wait, we're not going in. We're gonna go to the merchant. Does he have anything new? What treasure can I get? Wow, look at him. He just made his home in this room. Female intruder. There seems to be a female intruder among us. We believe she's connected with Sarah. We also believe that she was the one who removed the egg injected into Sarah before it hatched. She may have had him retrieve the sample before the American agent's arrival. It's obvious that her objective is the sample. We must get to her before she is able to re-establish contact with Sarah. There's also reason to believe that she's working for somebody. We need her alive for interrogation. The female should be able to answer all our questions. After we have captured her, Sarah will no longer be of any concern. As long as we retrieve the sample, you may dispose of him as you see fit. Luisito. Ada Wong, never changing, always collecting samples like Sonic collects rings. Or there's a Capcom game like Mega Man collects energy tanks. I got the mirror on the wall. Who has the bluest eyes of them all? They do something to Luisito and we riot? Well, I guess you're more attached to him than me. If he dies, I couldn't give a shit. I'll shed one crocodile tear.
Welcome. Got some rare things on sale, stranger. What are you buying?
Should I sell my rifle and buy the semi-auto rifle now? I love my bolt rifle oh so much. I have always loved them in games. But is it time for an upgrade too? I upgraded my handgun. I upgraded my shotgun as well. I actually thought, what if it's finally time to get a rocket launcher, but I have a bunch of grenades on me right now? And I'm thinking, nah, I could do without the rocket launcher. 1000% do it? Says Kuro, okay. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Let me sell this
What
thing.
are you selling?
I love my bolt rifle so much. I will miss you. Mwah, served me so well.
Ah, I'll buy it at a high price.
What a beautiful classic style piece of murderous technology.
Thank you.
With wood grain.
What are you buying?
Let's try the semi-auto.
Is that all, stranger?
Yes. I become more Punisher-like with every stream. Ah, look at that. You ever seen? You ever understand the concept of murder? Wanna know what murder looks like? There you go. That's murder right there.
Thank you.
Murder, murder, red run. I can buy a five first aid spray. I'm gonna do
Is
that.
that old straight?
Yeah, plenty of ammo. Plenty of grenades. Holy crap, look who it is. A name we don't see often around here nowadays. Abdesalam. Welcome back. What's up? How you been? Good to see that you're still alive and kicking.
Thank you.
Still alive and kicking.
What are you selling?
What am I selling? I have 14 spinels. Wow.
Is that old stranger? Thank you.
8 velvet blues. You're a fairy tale, Abdusalam.
Is that old stranger?
You may as well be one at this point. That was on purpose? What was on purpose? Your disappearance?
Thank you.
Am I having a good day? Well, it's late into the night here. The day was mostly shitty, actually, because I felt like crap most of the day. I was just tired. I felt so drained today. I don't even know why. I went to bed early last night so I could get some good sleep, and for some reason my sleep just sucked. So I just felt crappy almost the entire day, and right now that I've been sitting here playing this game, streaming this game, talking to the people, like I'm talking to you now, this has been the best part of my day. So my day is great now, when it's closer to the end than to the beginning, I'll say.
I'll buy it at a high
How about
price.
yours?
Thank you.
A sip of tea is always good for sleeping. Well, that's the thing. I don't tend to drink tea. So many people in different parts of the world, right? They love their tea. And lots of people drink tea here too, but I don't tend to be one of them.
I'll buy it at a high price.
It's 7 a.m. and you just had your breakfast? Nice. Sounds great. Kudo, are you still there? Is this pendant something that I should sell? Will it have any value for me in the future? I imagine not, since I can sell it. I can sell it? Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm like, well, if it had any importance, why would they let me sell it, right? I can put those and gems into certain other things, like the lamp. Should I try to do that then? So you mentioned, I think it was last time, right? It's like, oh, you can combine certain things so that they have more value.
Come back.
The pendant can go, though. But yes, try it. Okay. What should I try it with? Red Jolly Rancher? Certain gems add value, and if you have 3 of a kind, it also adds value, depending on what you add. Whoa. I can't add another one. Can't add that. Can't add that. It has one more slot for another one. I guess it would have to be a different color. I want to add a blue. When I get a blue added to that, okay. This looks very detailed. It actually looks pretty nice. And it'll be worth a fortune. Alright.
Anytime. What are you selling?
The models for this ain't bad. No, the models always look great. Resident Evil 2 Remake taught me that, and this is the same thing with this game too. It looks fantastic!
I'll buy it at a high price.
Check the value.
Thank you.
11,000 putas. With Gur. Red gem can go on something. Yeah, this one. I've had this one. I think I've had like 2 purples before, but I sold them individually. See how the value went way up? Did it? I actually didn't pay attention to the value before. But yeah, I'm sure it did. Abdesalam says he did play all chapters of Resident Evil except this one because you've been told that it's kind of boring and it's like a very long mission. So what's your point of view after playing it? Zekuro here, Abdesalam, is a big fan of the series. He says whoever told you this game was boring is actually so wrong. He's gonna be real with you, Abdesalam. You should drop them from either your family or friend group. Or from the top of the nearest high building. Now, Abdesalam, I'll give you my take now. I'm 100% with Kuro. If you play this game, I have played more than enough of this game by this point to know. If you play this game and you think this is boring, I don't know. Like there's something wrong with you, I guess. There was somebody... Was it Arnab or was it the Turing or what was his name? The other guy? Turking? Yeah, because it sounds like twerking. That's how I remember it. Either or, one of those two guys was telling me last time that they were impressed that I've made it as far as I have, that because according to them, a lot of people quit this game early on because they think it's too hard. They didn't say anything about people thinking that this game is boring, though. See? The kid says, oh, Kuro has been triggered, yeah. Kuro says 4 is one of the best ones. Whoever said 4 was boring is not only wrong, but they can't be allowed to reproduce. Kid says Kuro was the one who defended Resident Evil 4 with his life as the #1 GameCube game. So you have to try it at this Salam? Yeah. Yeah. So apparently you played some of the others, right? If you've played some of the others, it's because you found some enjoyment in them. If you found some enjoyment in other games in the series, I don't know why you wouldn't find enjoyment in this one too. Ikuro says, ASAP, it's on sale on everything right now. So he recommends it. Absolutely. You have a little bit of change to get it, go for it. If I was already a rich and famous content creator, I would buy it for you. But unfortunately, I haven't made that a reality yet. I gotta keep grinding.
What are you buying?
What are you buying? Oh, I bought my rifle, that's right.
What are you
Wait,
buying?
tune up! Tune up! Gotta upgrade my new rifle. Yeah!
Is that all, stranger? Thank you. Is that all, stranger? Thank you. Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
I pointed this out last time. There's like that little voice or something that you hear behind, under the merchants, you know, chuckling and speaking. Who or what the fuck is that? Kuro, do you know anything about that? Watch. I increase the capacity again and then we're gonna hear it again.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
Yeah. Or whatever the fuck that is. What is that? Why is that there? Why is that there? I have noticed it throughout the entirety of this game. Since like the second stream at least, and I'm like, why the fuck is that there? That doesn't sound like that's the merchant in any way because he's already laughing and talking while it happens. You never know it? Really? And you've played through this game how many times and how many ways? I've made you notice something new?
Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
I guess it sounds like some kind of laugh. You've never noticed that once? Well, there you go. Wow. You fucking love this game? This Salam says, well, you live and you learn. Like the sun, we will live to rise.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
Again, last time. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow? Isn't that a Sonic song again? Or am I misremembering that? Ooh, ooh. Oh, it looks so good. And it's already upgraded some. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna waste any bullets though. Until I actually wanna use it. Time to move on, I guess. Look at all the detail in this room too. It's crazy. Who wants to get their heads blown off next? What is that noise? Yes! More shells. So you can have a shell of a time. Bread begins the meal of life. Wow. That's so deep. So philosophical. Does this say anything different? A dessert to cherish our remaining years. It is gonna get creepier. Meet to savor the time at hand. One last drink and the bottle breaks, returning us to the dust from whence we came. God damn, look at the table, at the tablecloth. Look at the little candle flames, the glasses. This game's 21 fucking years old. I was hoping I could open this. I was gonna say, this looks like a room in which something is gonna go down. Involving guns and explode. Oh, can I ring the bell? What happens if I ring the bell? Is it me or did it look like that bottle was in 3D? No, I guess not. Wait. Was everything I'm reading just now, did it have anything to do with this? I was just about to ask, yeah, like I noticed the green bottle earlier when it flipped the way it did, and I kept looking at it, I'm like, yeah, the bottle and the wine glass look like they stand out compared to everything else. That's a weird treasure. Alright, what the hell's about to go down right here? It's a cage match! Whoa! Okay! This is gonna be even more tight quarters than I could have predicted. Wow! ¡Ay, perro! Oh! Oh, shit! You knew he was gonna come back? That's right, you did point that out last time. Son of a bitch. This section is so tough. Oh, here we go. Frank, wish me luck. Oh! What the fuck? Alright, you know what? Fuck all of you. Burn like the absolute pieces of shit that you are. Chingar a tu madre es chingar a tu madre. Alright, we're sticking to the SMG. You can laugh all you fucking want. What the fuck? ¿Quieres matar, estúpido? Here. Hey, I could have done worse. No? You got the hourglass with gold decor. Yeah, gold. Because all the maniacs that live here are rich, tacky fucks. A kid said, now this is what you call Hell in a Cell? No, it's not Hell in a Cell. I was right. It's a cage match. Because look, the Hell in a Cell has a roof. This has no roof. This was a cage match. And I just won it. First try. I'm the champ. They couldn't see me. Watch, watch. I'll show you. Want evidence? I'll show you evidence. I'm the champ. The world heavyweight champ specifically. Just like CM Punk right now, he's the world heavyweight champ right now. This belt, by the way, I saw a tweet of this belt like 2 or 3 days ago. This belt, if there was ever a belt that screamed wrestling, this is it. The big gold belt, the world heavyweight title. Which I was reminded in another tweet recently that belt first debuted in 1986, and Ric Flair was the first one to have it back in the day in 1986. Fun trivia. Okay. That's a big ass lock. Does it break? Maybe this one doesn't break. It's fun to try though. 2. Nah, I guess this one doesn't. And tonight, wait, there's another big ass lock here too? Guess I'm gonna have to shoot him? I guess so. And he's not turning into fucking diarrhea either. So is he gonna get up at some point again? this isn't working. Anybody else want some? There's still time to rush me in here. Woohoo! But don't do it now, I'm getting more toys. Ay, chinga su madre. We're going back. Is this the way I came earlier? Alright. Guess we are going that way now. Go ahead, Lo. Go ahead, Lo. Oil lamp up there. Time to pull out the new toy. Although I could throw a fire grenade again. Nah, fuck it. We're not doing the grenade this time. We're gonna... Aquí estoy. Vengan por mí. Sniping things always so satisfying. Look, they're right here. Dumbasses don't know how to open a goddamn door. He's gonna get a free hit on me for opening this bitch. Really? Keep kicking? It's not working. Nope. Could have swore that worked. Try the pistol. Alright, we can try the pistol. No choice but down. Thought you saw a lock? I didn't see any. There's good ass treasure in this room. Make sure I got space. We'll make some. That's fancy. Oh shit! Oh, the shield does block him. Okay. I never tried that before. Block that, pieces of shit. I am low on shotgun bullets. Ew, what the fuck? Yeah. Pretty sights, weren't they? Maybe it's time to use my... no, maybe not. My spray? Well, since I didn't use this again... Do I get anything? Guess not. He can shoot too. Oh, fuck. I forgot it's one of the masked fuckers. His face protected. Ah, there's a treasure. There's a big schlong in there. It's destiny. I've gone this whole game without buying one. Now I get one almost for free. I mean, I gotta earn it. But it's basically for free? Morirte, morirte, morirte. My ears needed a fucking break. There, now we got that. I can't jump down from it. Quoting Javier, shit, you burned it. Wait, no. We'll take the other stuff first. The flash grenade doesn't take priority. Okay, give me my big schlong. Take the big schlong. It does need so much room for it, though. Oof, almost. Well, Frank, I'm gonna have to move you from your home a little bit. But I know you love me. Wait, oh, okay. The entire greedy fucking cunt. Well, it's not a big schlong for nothing. Damn. Frank, don't get mad at me, Frank. I'm doing this for your own good too. There. It'll keep you safe too, Frank. Don't look at me like that. I see you. I see you looking at me like that. You guys see that? I don't like the way he's eyeing me. He's too young to understand. Told you guys he gets jealous. I said that earlier. Okay, there's a flash grenade and an incendiary grenade left. I have room for them too. I'll take them and I'll use them soon. Especially the incendiary. The flash ones I've never given too much of a fuck about. It was the same way in the remake. Okay. So, oh. Oh yeah, but I don't have any rockets, right? It doesn't come with any. Do major damage to any target. Single fire. Well, yeah, single fire. That's all I need. Whoa, you can scope with it and everything? That's crazy. I'm gonna tell you what. I was ready to go through what remains of this game without having one of these bad boys on me. But if I got it for free, who am I to say no? Don't shoot. I didn't shoot. Well, what? You think I would have blasted? Who do you think I am? That time that you were you in Fortnite many years ago when you fucking blasted yourself with a big schlong? It's like right in front of you. It's like, dude, last time 2 nights ago when I got my pistol, I didn't even shoot that to test it out. I just bought it and upgraded it. And earlier I got my rifle. Same thing. It's like I didn't shoot it until I needed it. Come on. Mr. For Science? Well, yes. But I'm a patient man of many names. I can wait to shoot it. Hey. Gordon is here. Gordon, you remember that time that Kudo killed himself all those years ago in Fortnite? When he shot a big schlong right in front of his face and he blew himself up? I was just referencing that. Did you hear that? I hope you heard that. I really do. Yeah, that's the best. Yeah, Gordon remembers. Nobody remembers better than him. On we go, on we go, on we go. We're hearing noises here earlier. Kid says, when it comes to Kudo's shenanigans and torment, Gordon remembers. Gordon remembers all when it comes to, yep. That's some loud footsteps? Absolutely. Leon doesn't know the meaning of ninja. The meaning of sneaking. The meaning of quiet. Look, he's right here again. Guys, I was told earlier I can kill the merchant. Should I do it? Should I do it?
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
What does he have for sale now? Oh, I need it. And a first aid spray. I want both of those things.
What are you selling?
I need to sell some things. I don't think I'm gonna have enough. Hourglass. Wait. Let me look at the hourglass. You never let Kudo forget the pickaxes in the nether. Or in the neither. Either. What the fuck is this thing? Oh, bottle caps. From the shooting game. A marvelously crafted hourglass. None of these are compatible. I wanna increase my damn my inventory size.
What are you selling?
But I can't afford it unless I sold my handgun. I could sell this handgun to make, room for it now. I don't need it right now, though. Merchant has it all. Gordon says, haha, nope, never. Also, how long has the stream been going? You barely got home from work. Yeah, I was going to ask you that a minute ago. Oh, I imagine you just got home from work. The stream has been going on for more than 3 hours. We've been here a little while. And I didn't do any playing until like 45 minutes into the stream because I ended up rambling a little bit, as I do so well. And then I ended up just chatting about a couple of different things with the people that were here in the beginning. That's fine. I even said a couple times, like, you know what? If I got on to shoot more zombies in the head, right? But if I don't do any of that tonight, like, I'm cool.